Why did trading one contract make me a better trader? Because it forced me to focus on the things that actually matter. When I first started trading, I thought bigger size would solve my problems. I thought if I could just make more money per trade, I'd finally feel like I was making progress. But what I eventually realized was that larger position sizes were actually making some of my mistakes worse. Every trade felt more emotional. Every loss felt bigger. Every decision carried more pressure. And that pressure made it harder to follow my plan consistently. That's when I started focusing on a simpler approach. One contract. At first, it felt too small, like I wasn't doing enough, like I was leaving money on the table. But something interesting happened. I stopped obsessing over the outcome of every single trade. I became more focused on execution. Was it a quality setup? Did I follow my rules? Was I patient enough to wait for the opportunity? Those questions became more important than the dollar amount on the screen. And as a result, my trading started improving. I became more disciplined, more patient, more consistent. Because when you're trading smaller, it's easier to think clearly. It's easier to let a trade play out. It's easier to avoid revenge trading after a loss. And it's easier to focus on the process instead of the money. The truth is, most traders don't struggle because they lack a strategy. They struggle because they have trouble executing that strategy consistently. For me, trading one contract helped bridge that gap. It gave me room to learn, room to make mistakes, and room to develop confidence without constantly feeling pressure from position size. Another concept I used was how I structure my bracket orders. The goal wasn't just to trade one contract. It was to create a situation where I had a fixed and defined loss on every trade, while still leaving room for larger opportunities when the market offered them. That changed the way I looked at risk. Instead of worrying about what I might make, I became focused on what I was willing to lose. You know exactly what you're risking. You know exactly what a mistake will cost. And that can make a huge difference when you're working on discipline and consistency. At the same time, you're still participating in the market and giving yourself the opportunity to benefit when a strong move develops. For me, that combination made trading feel much more manageable and much less emotional. Because trading isn't about getting rich on the next trade. It's about surviving long enough to become consistently profitable. If you're interested in learning more about the one contract approach, I put together a short ebook that explains the concept in greater detail. You'll also find trading journals and other resources designed to help traders improve their discipline and consistency. You can find everything at the link below. And if you enjoy content focused on trading psychology, discipline, and long-term consistency, consider subscribing for future videos. Thanks for watching, and good luck in your trading journey.